So I'm not wearing any makeup except for eyebrow stuff and a little bit of lip gloss, but I'm not wearing any face makeup or eye makeup. And you guys probably know that that means there is something serious going on in my video. Not really, but kind of. I just don't feel like putting on makeup. I did a chemical peel about 2 days ago, and my skin is healing from that, which is why it's all gross right now. Plus, I just engulfed myself with some bread, and I think bread causes acne for me, so I'm trying to stay away from any kind of gluten products now. Okay, but I realize now it's almost June, or it'll be June soon, and June is like halfway through the year. June is halfway through the year, and we always are so caught up in making New Year's resolutions, and I deliberately didn't make a New Year's resolution because I think arbitrarily assigning January 1st to when you can set goals is just stupid. I wanted to pick a random date in the year and set goals then when everyone else has kind of forgotten about their New Year's resolutions, and start with mid-year resolutions. So I want to encourage you guys all to do this tag. I think it'd be great to kind of reflect where we've been through the year. I wanted to kind of reflect upon the year and what I'm proud of myself for doing, and I really think that this year has gone by so well. I don't think I would have changed really anything about the year. I really, one thing I really learned about myself is I learned how to listen to my gut and my intuition, and there's just so many instances this year where I could have, followed the crowd, or I could have done the safe route, but I didn't. I just felt like something was off, that was missing from my life, that I couldn't exactly pinpoint what, but I wanted to go to where my heart nudged towards. And that sounds really, really cheesy, but you know what I mean. If you just feel like something is more right than another and you can't really pinpoint on why, but you just feel it. And I just kind of went with that, and I'm really glad I did, because honestly, I am just so much happier now than I was 6 months ago. So much happier. So I'm really, really glad I was able to listen to myself and really take a stand for myself, regardless of really what anyone thought. And the second part is I'm really getting so much better at not really caring what people think. It is, it's kind of been a struggle just because, I'm an Asian female. I've always been raised to be very, very success and achievement oriented, and now that I've kind of strayed away from that path and I'm pursuing something I'm passionate about, it's, you have to really take a different stance on how you look at things and not really care what people's reactions are when you tell them what you're doing or whatever it is. And I really, that video about rejection, I think really hits home, because I don't really care, or I don't need validation from other people. As long as I'm reaching the goals and dreams that I have aspired, then that is good enough for me. So I'm really, really glad I've really been okay with not really caring what people think of me. And a third thing that I've been pretty happy about is just being able to be at peace with myself and realize that, I have flaws. I have so many flaws, you guys. Obviously you don't think I'm perfect, because why would anyone think I'm perfect? But, there's just some things that will never change about me. For example, I will never be that girl who can color coordinate her closet and have her room spanking clean all the time. I have never been that way. I'm not super OCD about organization. I'm not. I've tried to change myself that way, but I can't. No matter how hard I force it, I can't. I don't think it's worth my time to organize things, right? I do clean and organize, but I'm not OCD about it. Other things about me, I don't like domestic tasks. I don't like cleaning. I don't like cooking. I don't like baking. I don't like any of that stuff. And I've come to realization that, it's okay for me not to like that. I've come to terms that I'll probably never be a great domestic wife, or, make great meals for my family or whatever. And that's okay. I'm not perfect in that way. But yeah, those are kind of things about me that aren't perfect, but I've come to terms with it and realized that, hey, that makes me who I am. So the past 6 months, I've been really happy about those 3 aspects. So moving forward, I have 3 goals that one thing I would like to work on is not being so afraid to disappoint other people. I am a big overachiever. I set very high expectations for myself, and a lot of times I am really afraid to disappoint people. When their opinion really matters. And you know, I think it's a good thing, but sometimes it can get a little bit like extreme to the point where I'm almost ashamed that I didn't achieve what I did in order to please this person. I need to realize personally that I need to stop being so hard on myself. That is a big quality of me, is that I'm very, very hard on myself. I ask any one of my best friends, they will say that unanimously upon that. I am very hard on myself. I have very high goals and expectations, and when other people don't reach them, or when I don't reach them, I consider it very disappointing. And so I really need to learn how to tell myself that it's okay, and it is okay, I know it's okay, but just not be so intense about it, or, you know, just recognize that, you know, everything I do is not going to be 100% perfect, and it's okay, like, just move on and go to the next thing, kind of deal. That's something I need to work on, that I've struggled with for so long in my life, and I should be proud of what I do regardless of what the outcome of any situation or every situation is. It's when I do something, I don't expect it just to get done. It has to be, you know, it has to be great. Like when I did YouTube, I was like, no, I can't just have a YouTube channel. I need to be on the levels of the big beauty gurus, and that's kind of like, no matter what it is I do, I need to be at that top level. Like even when I'm in yoga class, I'm thinking I need to be as good as the instructor. So I will stay after class and work on stretching and balancing and doing all that so I can reach to that caliber. And it's very kind of like, I always push myself to go and aim very, very high, and I have those expectations for other people, and so when those expectations aren't met, I'm not happy, and I need to really realize that it's okay for, you know, I need to chill the fuck down sometimes. Like it's okay for, you know, for me not to be good at everything, or for other people to have flaws as well, because I have flaws too, but you know, it just makes me who I am, and that's something that I don't think is a bad thing, but I think I should just be a little bit more calm about it, per se. Calm about it, or just come over to the realization that, hey, I only have so much energy in this life. I can't be so great at everything I do, but I should just choose to be great at the things I'm very passionate about. Find a sense of direction on where it's going. I have that now, and I feel like at 23 years old, I have that so much more than a lot of people my age, but there's still a lot of uncertainty, and I just want to feel more at ease with that uncertainty. I am someone who I like to know where I'm going. I like to be ahead of the curve. I feel like that's one of my best strengths, is that I'm always ahead of the curve in whatever it is. But sometimes, especially when you're going into a life that has no set track of success, or no set track of anything, you know, there's all this ambiguity and so many different paths people can take in their lives, and I need to be okay that, you know, out there is a little bit gray and it's a little bit fuzzy and I don't really know where I'm going, but it'll be okay, and that, you know, even though I am not settled down, I don't have like serious relationship with any certain person. I'm not engaged or married, nor do I plan to be anytime soon, nor do I have like a career path where it's like, bam, like that's it, that's what it's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. You know, that 20-year plan, that's okay for that to be that way. I just need to learn how to be more at ease with that thought. And again, that drives, that goes again with my having expectations, being able to achieve them, doing all that. But now the expectations are very fuzzy because you don't know what the expectation is and you don't really know what the path is. But I need to be okay with going down that road as long as I believe and I'm passionate about it. I think that is something I need to just work on a little bit for my own self and good. You know, I've stopped wearing makeup really, and I think that's really great because my skin has had a lot of time to clear up. It looks so much better than before. I'm really taking initiative to work out and to eat really healthy, and I'm really glad about that. I've actually, you know, I still go shopping and stuff, but my shopping habits aren't as like bad, and I've been like, you know, donating stuff to charity and selling stuff on eBay to kind of get rid of stuff I don't need, and just growing my YouTube channel into what it is now. I really hope that you know, this is just the start of something really big, and I hope what I can do is scalable, meaning that it can touch millions of people, not just the people who watch my channel. I hope it can be bigger and better than something like this. You know, I'm not exactly sure where my life is going. I don't really think anyone at 23 years old know, but I want to be that person just sitting at home watching TV with a family and eating like brownies and hot chocolate. You know, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but I know for me, I want to do something like be an influential person or be an Oprah Winfrey. Like, my dream is to be Oprah Winfrey or some kind of thing like Oprah, not thing, like some kind of great influential person like Oprah Winfrey. I mean, at the end of the day, I want to be someone that inspires and motivates other people, because I find that, you know, no matter how much money you have, no matter what you do to other people, if you can inspire them to believe in who they are and to do great things, you've really pushed society forward. You know, if you can get, you know, kids, you know, inspired to work hard to go to college, and those people can become the next Einstein or, you know, Beethoven or, you know, Mark Zuckerbergs, and those kids can create more jobs for the economy, and people will have more money, and things will be happier. People will be happier. You know, I just want to inspire and to encourage positivity amongst everyone so that they can achieve their full potential, so that society can move forward, so we don't have people, you know, occupying Wall Street and you know, just sitting at home doing nothing all day and just feeling sad and taking antidepressants with their life. Like, I don't want that anymore. So yeah, that's a long-winded answer, but that's where I want to be in my life. I do hope that I can do that. The path is kind of unclear on how I'm going to get there, but it will happen. And I believe that, you know, as long as I follow that instinct and intuition and keep that larger picture in my mind, that it will happen. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Thanks guys for watching this video, and I really want you guys to do this tag. I think it'd be really great for you guys to be, you know, reflective upon your life. I think, you know, one of the great attributes of most successful people is that they're very reflective and that they can see what they're doing right, kind of figure out what they're doing wrong or could do better, and set goals to achieve them. So I want to see your guys' responses, and happy mid-year of 2012. It'll be 2013 before you know it, and man, life just goes like that. And like, just realize that, you know, none of us have like an end, like none of us know when the last day of our life is, and it could be today or tomorrow or the next day or, you know, a few years beyond that. But just realizing that and really cherishing every moment and being as happy and positive as you can in that situation will make life and the people around you so much better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments below what you want to work on for the rest of the year. See you guys later. Bye! Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, please thumbs up it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe here. And if you want to share it with your friends and family and all your great followers, please share it on Facebook and tweet it out. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, my perfect beauty. I'll see you later.